Lisa Briggs from the Brewers Company is answering your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 608-270-9933. Hello, Lisa.
Hello. Mark just learned a fact about me.
Well, we're not going to talk about it. So you brought succulents.
I did bring succulents, yes. Super trendy right now and pretty easy to grow if you have the right conditions. And so bright light, cooler temps, they can handle cooler temps. You got to have really good drainage, and you cannot be an overwaterer. So when you think about houseplants, that's the question I always ask people. Do you underwater or overwater? This is a plant for an underwaterer.
Like once a month?
Depending on the size. Like this guy here in this wider pot, maybe 6 or 8 weeks, especially at this time of year when it's cool, you know, when it's cool and we don't have a ton of sunlight. But yeah, generally I like to say for every inch or two of pot diameter, that would be at least a week between waterings.
Sun?
A lot, really bright light, so high light.
So they're desert plants.
They are desert plants. So they can also handle temperature fluctuations where it might be, you know, 100 degrees during the day and then freezing at night. So they can take some extremes, but they do like good drainage. So even if you get a huge storm in the desert, there's drainage because they're growing in sand.
And these are all different
They
kinds?
have a lot of forms, a lot of colors, these sort of rosette ones. These are Huertas. Also aloe fall into this, and just regular cactus. I didn't bring any, you know, just straight on cactus with me.
And do people make like terrariums with these?
Yeah,
or?
you can grow them in a terrarium if you maintain the whole wicking system so that they're not sitting in water. But a lot of times people will get them in containers that don't have any drainage, and then they succumb fairly quickly. So if you have a really pretty, like a glass dish or something you want them in, they're excellent fakes on the market. We even have some. We have done that for some people.
Really?
Yes, we have.
We are waiting for some calls to come in here.
Oh, I wondered why we were still chatting.
Well, they're ringing, but they're not, apparently not appropriate. So, so you have this area in the store where these trendy plants. People are collecting plants now.
Yes, they are. And so we've talked about some of them over the last couple of weeks. Certainly, but as a group, like air plants and succulents are still really trendy. I think it's because they're easy to do, easy to take care of, and the forms are so varied. And they're, you know, they're kind of fun, especially like the air plants. You can glue them on things, and so.
Collecting plants.
Yeah.
Alan was on the line, and he had a question about using Roundup.
Okay, so, you know, Roundup is tricky. So sometimes you need a pea shooter, sometimes you need a bazooka. Roundup falls into the bazooka category. So if you have to use it, you just need to be really careful and thoughtful about how you apply it. So no windy screen things that you don't want to suffer any damage, because it's a contact herbicide. It will kill anything it touches. So just be careful and thoughtful with it.
All right, we have a caller, but I don't know who it is.
Okay, let's live dangerously.
Is this Mary?
Hi, this is Mary.
Hi, Mary, go ahead.
Hi, I'm from Verona. I have a question about, seems like a new trend. It's called winter sowing. I'm seeing it all over the internet about taking like milk jugs and putting seeds in it, and I want more information. It sounds interesting.
So winter sowing kind of evolved from, like, it's really, for us, it's a fall sowing, you know, sow in the wintertime, and then you use the outside temperatures to do any prep that seeds or plants might need for dormancy. So the things that, and then there's also a whole trend of using what they call cold frames, and this would fall into a cold frame situation where you're getting some sun, and you would grow plants that do really well in cooler temperatures, like radishes and things like that, and then you vent your frame, then close it at night and keep all the heat inside.
Milk duds?
Milk jugs, she said. So yeah, they're just looking for a thing to plant in them, so yeah.
All right, we have lots of calls. Unfortunately, we're out of time.
Okay,
so
but
if you're on the line, stay there. At least we'll talk to you off the air.
Yes.
All right, enjoy.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling, everyone.